Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. We are now in the month of July. This is the second quarter of the year. It's now time for you to get with the program. If you slept on yourself the first quarter, now is the time to reinvent yourself and create some goals and smash them. I know some of us may allow our circumstances to mandate how we move forward, and sometimes it's done in a way, or it happens based on a feeling, like you experience something and it just puts you in this feeling of fear or lack, and it prohibits you from taking the much needed steps to change your circumstance. So this reading is very important for the Gemini that would like a synopsis on what they may be facing this month. Of course, I'm not speaking to every single Gemini, sun sign, moon, rising. It can vary, but just know that this advice can resonate with anyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay, but it's advice for the month. The month just started, so it's advice. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. All right, so drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Turn on the post notifications so you don't miss vibing with the goddess. Share the video to share the wealth if it inspired you. And click like to show love, and subscribe to the channel because it's fun here. We like to have fun at Tell 'em Tribe. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month of July. So this came out as you, the Hangman. You're looking at things from the grand scheme of things, and I am very excited for you in that regard. I'm happy for you if you're starting something new and you're looking for inspiration to keep the momentum. Some of you are opening your hearts to relationships. I see some of you are just ready to make money on your own. Some of you are still making the same crazy ass decisions from yesteryear and hoping that your situation will change. And some of you are just doing a whole lot of nothing because you're not sure where to go. So this should be interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Let's get this spread set up nicely in this pyramid. All right, so your energy right now, Gemini, being the Hangman, you're just looking at the month of July and the year, the end of the year, from a grand view. And you're allowing the things that you invested in to play out. I see that you are trusting the universe to align the things that you've been working on so that you can take next steps, instead of you moving quickly ahead and looking back and saying, holy crap, I should have been more thoughtful about this, or I should have thought this through. You're now looking at the bigger picture of the month and the year overall, and seeing how you can correct things that need to be corrected, releasing things that you have no control over, and allowing things to play out the way how the universe sees fit. Because I feel like there's an energy of, I've done my part. I've done my part, and I'm not going to get tied up in trying to fix things that are not broken, or fixing things that are broken and I can't piece them back together. So it's just, you're at this space of whatever happens, the hell happens. And I feel that very strongly here. Your personal theme for the month is to build lasting connections with the Two of Cups. You're wanting to build relationships that matter, because you may feel like you don't know how to make friends, or the friends that you do have, you barely speak to them, or the friends that you do have, you do speak to them, but it's really not plural. It's a friend. Some of you are fiending for a bigger circle so that you can have a better social life. I think that's something that you want overall. I see that you may be a loner, which is why you've been in this hangman energy for a minute, and now you want to switch things up. I see in the month of July to put yourself out there so you can meet new people. And I don't even see this in like a dating kind of way. This is in a building friendships and network type of way. You feel like you've always been there for people when they need you, but when it's time for you to get that same had that reciprocated towards you, it is not, or it's like pulling teeth and you're not one to beg. And I feel like you're going to balance that out and you're going to find that happy medium and make a genuine effort to be available to manifest this particular request that you put into the universe. I see that you're an eccentric individual. A lot of people don't even know your humorous side. And I think that's going to fare off really well for you this month. Your eccentric and down-to-earth personality is really going to be infectious, and it's going to bring a lot of unique individuals into your energy field. And you should be very open to that. What you will accomplish this month looks like with the King of Wands is every single thing that you wrote down in that organizer. See, some of you have an organizer now. You may have, like, I recently put a calendar on my fridge. Usually I just put all of my dates in my calendar in my phone of things that I have to do so it can alarm for me. But then now I put my calendar on my fridge because I have my sister. She does it too. Shout out to my sister. And she made a comment and she said, in order for me to do these things, I have to see them. And me, I work either way. I like my phone to just say, hey, this is happening at 2 o'clock. This is happening at 2:45. Do. But when you can actually see it on a grand scale, like in an organizer or in a calendar on your fridge, and you can see what's coming up, you can plan accordingly for it. So I feel like what you accomplish is everything that you've put in your calendar, whether it's on your fridge or in your phone or in your actual organizer. I feel like you're breaking your big goals down for the second quarter, the second half of the year, into small attainable goals, and I see you accomplishing those goals. I'm seeing you looking at those goals like, you don't intimidate me anymore. I see you taking the initiative for yourself because you may have felt like you didn't go as hard as you possibly could have last month or in the year before that. You may have felt like you have allowed difficult times to scare you out of your blessings at some point. This is not for all of you, but this is for some of you. So with this King of Wands energy, you are taking this energy and you are attacking your goals in the month of July. What you should avoid in the month of July is the 8 of Pentacles. So you should avoid when you get stuck on a task, you should avoid allowing it to stop you as it have done in the past. If you need assistance with something, take action with getting assistance with it. Do the necessary research that you need to do so that you're not stagnated in an energy of confusion because you don't know how to take next steps. You've already looked at your life in retrospect and seen what you could do or what you couldn't do. So whatever it is that you're not good at, outsource that to someone else or invest in getting those skills. You should also avoid overworking yourself. Rome was not built in a day. So don't think that these goals that you set forth for yourself for the second quarter or the goals that you didn't accomplish when you made your New Year's resolution is going to happen just because it's July and that's the date that you put on it. Again, those little tasks that you're supposed to do, allow yourself time to do them in increments and don't overwork yourself this month. Very much so do not burn out yourself. Otherwise, you are going to disappoint yourself in the long run and throw your life into a frenzy trying to make everything happen on a fast scale. Pace yourself in the month of July. What you should embrace is the Seven of Pentacles. Embrace where you are. Embrace what you've accomplished. Embrace the people that are supporting you. Embrace good times. Embrace those small wins. Whenever you do something, no matter how small, like today, you know, you were supposed to wake up on time at 7 a.m. and you set your alarm for 7 a.m., but your body woke you up at 6:55 a.m. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Get up and meditate and thank the universe for that. The universe wants you to know that it has your back. So when it does these little things for you, those little gifts that we take for granted, and sometimes we say, damn, I had 5 more minutes of sleep. It's no, I'm blessed to be alive. And I got up 5 minutes before my alarm, which means my clock, my internal GPS, it's working. So give yourself credit for those small wins, because that's how the universe blesses you with those bigger wins. I hear some of you saying like, okay, so that's how the universe works, because there's a handful of you that doesn't understand how it works. You got to give to receive, and you shouldn't give with the expectation to receive. But when you give with the whole heart, with your whole heart, those things show back up when you least expect it, but when you need it the most, and reward you handsomely. Okay, so what obstacles will you face in the month of July is the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, you may be faced with difficult decisions, of course. So for some of you, you may be faced with the decision to maybe to close out some kind of contract. Maybe you may have a lease that's ending this month and you're not sure if you should stay or if you should sign the lease again. They're raising the rent like $100 to $150 and you just like, what the hell? But it's just the universe telling you that these are decisions that you can easily make by just thinking it through, cause and effect, seeing what the advantage is versus the disadvantage, and don't allow anyone to sway you into doing something that doesn't suit your lifestyle. Do not make decisions based on what looks good for someone else. Be very careful and very mindful of that. Where would you find support is the Seven of Cups. Make sure that you keep people around you that you can trust. So if you have people around you right now in your space that you have to look twice or be careful when you say certain things around them, you should check that. You will find support in trusting your intuition, trusting your emotions. Be mindful of what you actually need and do what's best for you. You can find support by looking for support from lucrative sources that are substantial to your well-being. Do not ask for support from people who are doing worse than you. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody is not doing that well, yes, you show them support, but don't expect people who aren't doing so well to give you the support that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You have to be that pillar of strength for yourself. Your guides are saying to be that pillar of strength for yourself. Have an open mind about the things that you're going through. Understand that everything won't always be so peachy. Understand that decisions might not always be so clear. But give yourself the support that you need by making sure that you understand what you're going through, by listening in the moment, living in the now and not the future or the past. And you'll be able to know what to do next when you run into a roadblock. The universe is there to support you even when the decisions look difficult or look a little shaky or weird. So, what action do you need to take this month? You need to be patient with the things that are happening this month. This month may slow down a little bit for you at some point. You may feel like you're not getting where you need to be, and your spirit guides are telling you to be patient with your process. There are going to be things that you may not be able to accomplish this month, and you have to be okay with that. So the action that you need to take is the action on that agenda that you have written up already, or the one that you're creating. But if you miss something, it's not the end of the world. Just reschedule it. So your guides are telling you to be consistent and be patient with your process. And then the advice and the encouragement overall for the month of July is the Knight of Wands. Smash your damn goals. Understand that you would not be brought to anything that you're experiencing if you weren't capable. You're very much so capable of accomplishing, meeting new friends, meeting new people in different on different scenes, making yourself uncomfortable, wine tasting, courses to make you feel better on how to network and how to have a conversation. Don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong. Don't be afraid to pull back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may go, and you're always trying to do things quickly just to show that you're doing things. And this is not a race. This is a marathon. So be gentle with yourself and be careful with yourself and handle yourself with care. And people around you would know to do just the same because you're setting a standard for yourself. The month of July is going to be a very cool, calm, collected month on one side of the scale and hype and crazy as hell on the other. But you just have to trust yourself to know when to take initiative and when to go back into that hangman energy. So I hope this reading resonates with someone. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description. And until next time, love and light, tribe.